Keeping warm on the ice. That's an important subject where styles have changed, according to Bob Spicer of Spicer's Boat City in Houghton Lake. What would you recommend if I wanted to look sharp and feel sharp and be warm?
Okay.
What would you take me to here? Go ahead, take me to.
Okay.
What do you recommend? Shopping for the latest in snowmobile and warmth fashions.
This is an example of this happens to be a new Skidoo style. And several of the snowmobile companies, of course, manufacture or market their own lines of clothing. This happens to be Skidoo, and they have a complete line, jackets, pants, and all
But I mean, that's just a name.
This just happens to be a name, right? There's several other brands. This type of garment has a nylon shell to break the wind and a good heavy insulation. This happens to be DuPont hollow fill.
Well, what about down? Whatever happened to down?
Down doesn't seem to be popular, at least in snowmobile garments. I'm not sure the reason. You don't see a lot of it. This material, for one thing, is more waterproof. Down, as you know, if it does get wet, it can mat and cause other problems. So this gives you a very thin-looking garment. It looks nice. It's a good action garment, no bulk. And
well, now what about this? What I'm wearing? I'm wearing a older style snowmobile suit. I got this about 6-7 years ago.
That's a good garment. It's a good heavyweight garment. It's warm. Generally, the one-piece suit is just not in fashion anymore, so to speak. Everyone's concerned about the flexibility and good looks. They like a jacket that they can go into a restaurant or bar or their friend's home, take the jacket off, have the pants on, shoot a game of pool, whatever, and you have a little flexibility and
well,
you can move around.
This, for ice fishing and things like that, this is warmer.
Not really. A lot of ice fishermen will still like that type of garment, but generally the companies who make the best and the warmest gear don't do well with one piece. One piece somewhat are sold in the catalogs and this sort of thing, but a snowmobiler in particular, and a lot of ice fishermen will know that by buying a two-piece suit.
You mean with the bib pants?
The bib pant. Okay, so now you have this is like a suit with the arms chopped off. So you have insulation clear up in your upper body. You put the jacket on over this, which comes down to here. Now you've got double insulation in the most important parts.
It's like wearing a vest. Sometimes I put a down vest on under this. Right now I happen to be wearing my winter coat.
Okay.
My down coat under this just to keep warm.
Well, what you've got is a good warm garment. The two-piece will give you a lot more comfort, flexibility, and freedom of movement, I think. And particularly advantage that you can take that jacket off and walk around inside and be halfway comfortable without perspiring when you go into your favorite pit stop.
Spicer's Boat City, one of many pit stops to tip uptown. Now we might open Haver's shanty, and I muffed it. Now in slow motion, watch him. He comes in, he grabs the decoy. I toss the spear, but instead of putting the spear in the water first, then pushing it, I toss it above the surface, which makes a commotion when it hits and changes the angle of my toss just enough so I miss. We'll take one last look at the tail before it disappears. It was even exciting, even though that big one got away.